Hi, everybody. Theoretically,
Thank
someone
you.
else is going to introduce us. Please welcome Al to introduce us.
Graham Poobah comes up on the stage, and I'm only introducing Emily because this is Women's Month, and so she'll introduce everybody else, but we're honoring her first, and because our vice president said you have to have skin in the game to vote, I think only women should vote because only women create the next generation, but so she'll tell you thank you.
Thank you, Al. Welcome, everybody. We're so excited to be playing a night of Joni tunes for you.
You should introduce Jen as the only other woman.
That's where I'm going. Boy. So my name is Emily. This is our dear friend Jen Sygit over here. In from Lansing, Michigan. And over here is Billy King, our dear friend, in from Brooklyn, Michigan. And I don't really know him. He just walked off the street and came to. This is my dad.
Guy.
This is my dad, Sam. We like him. The wind is in from Africa. And last night I couldn't sleep. Oh, you know it sure is hard to leave you, Carrie, but it's really not my home. My fingernails are filthy. I got beach tar on my feet. And I miss my clean white linen and my fancy French cologne. Come on, Carrie, get out your cane. I'll put on some silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you fine. Come on down to the Mermaid Cafe, and I will buy you a bottle of wine. And we'll laugh and toast to nothing, smash our empty glasses down. Let's have a round for these freaks and these soldiers, a round for these friends of mine. Let's have another round for the murdered devil keeps me in this tourist town. Come on, Carrie, get out your cane. I'll put on some silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you. I like you, I like you, I like you. Well, maybe I'll go to Amsterdam, or maybe I'll go to Rome and rent me a grand piano and put some flowers round my room. But let's not talk about Fairly Wells now. The night is a starry dome, and they're playing that scratchy rock and roll beneath the Matla moon. Come on, Carrie, get out your cane. I'll put on some silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you. Wind is in from Africa, and last night I couldn't sleep. Oh, you know it sure is hard to leave you, Carrie, but it's really not my home. Maybe it's been too long a time since I've been scrambling down in the streets. Now they got me used to that clean white linen and that fancy French cologne. Come on, Carrie, get out your cane. I'll put on my finest silver. Go to the Mermaid Cafe, have fun tonight. I said, oh, you're a mean old daddy, but you're out of sight.
All right.
You guys look great.
It's true. And he's saying that because he put on his glasses. It's true.
I'm tuning really quick because it got warm in here. And it's a banjo.
It's a banjo.
All right. Well, this is, we're going to do Urge for Going, but I came up with a kind of an alternate take on it. So this is like bluegrass Urge for Going. Right. Everybody ready? And found the frost pushed on the town. It hovered in a frozen sky, then it gobbled summer down. When the leaves turned traitor cold, and I lost my spot. I get the urge for going. Oh man, I'm blowing it. I'm so sorry, guys. I get the urge for going when meadow grass is turning brown, summertime is falling down, and winter's closing in. I had me a man in summertime, he had summer-colored skin. And not another girl in town my darling's heart could win. And when the leaves fell on the ground and bully winds came around and pushed them face down in the snow, he got the urge for going, so I had to let him go. He got the urge for going when meadow grass was turning brown, summertime was falling down, and winter's closing in. Now the warriors of winter, they gave a cold triumphant shout, and all that stays is dying, and all that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron flag, flapping and racing on before the snow. They got the urge for going, and they've got the wings so they can go. They get the urge for going when meadow grass is turning brown, summertime is falling down, and winter's closing in. Apply the fire with kindling and pull the blankets to my chin. I'll lock the vagrant winter out, and I'll bolt my wandering in, and like to call back summertime and have her stay for just another month or so. She get the urge for going, so I guess she'll have to go. She get the urge for going when meadow grass is turning brown, and all her empires are falling down, and winter's closing in. Get the urge for going when meadow grass is turning brown, and summertime is falling down, and winter's closing in.
We forgot to tell you that if you recognize any of these songs, if you do, you're more than welcome to sing along. If you don't know these songs, just hum along. Joni managed to do this with one guitar and a piano and sometimes with a dulcimer. It takes the four of us and about a dozen
So many
instruments.
Hold on. Hold on.
I
Don't
will.
give it away.
I will.
Hold on.
We're good?
No.
Whoa, that's...
Pretty good?
It's a little loud.
Still? All right.
Usually she's the one telling me that I'm a little loud. With reason.
Oy vey. Ready? Sitting in a park in Paris, France, reading the news and it sure looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. That was just a dream some of us had. Still a lot of lands to see, but I wouldn't want to stay here. It's too old and cold, settled in its ways here. But California, California, I'm coming home. Gonna see the folks I dig. I'll even kiss a sunset pig. California, I'm coming home. I met a redneck on a Grecian isle. He did the go dance very well. He gave me back my smile, but he kept my camera to sell. Oh, the road, the red, red road. He cooked good omelets and stews, and I might have stayed on with him there, but my heart cried out for you. California, California, I'm coming home. Make me feel good, rock and roll band. I'm your biggest fan. California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news of home you read just give you the blues, just give you the blues. So I bought me a ticket, I caught a plane to Spain, went to a party down a red dirt road. There were lots of pretty people there, reading Rolling Stone, reading Vogue. They said, how long can you hang around? I said, a week, maybe two, just until my skin turns brown. Then I'm going home to California. California, I'm coming home. Will you take me as I am? Strung out on another man. California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news of home you read, more about the war and the bloody changes. Oh, will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Will you take me as I am?
So I don't know who's more obsessed with Joni Mitchell, Emily or I, but it's
Pretty close.
I grew up just absolutely immersed in Joni Mitchell. As soon as I discovered it, I just had to have every album. Actually, my brother and I got to do a show on the WCBN college station, and we played a song from every Joni Mitchell album.
What? I didn't know that.
Little trivia, I didn't remember that one.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Every album I listen to, I keep saying, oh, this is my favorite. I feel like the album that this is on is my favorite, though. Pretty sure. It'll change in 5 minutes. It's fine. Right, we're in an interesting key. Okay,
We're in
I
interesting-
got it. It's fine.
This is the signature Joni, well, one of the signature Joni tunings. I'm always running behind the times, just like this train rolling into town with the squeaky brakes complaining. I used to count lovers like railroad cars. I counted them on my side. Lately I don't count on nothing, just let things slide. The station master shuffling cars, boxcars are banging in the yard. This jealous loving will make me crazy. Can't find my goodness, 'cause I lost my heart. I lost my heart. I went looking for a cause, or a stray cat without claws, or any reason to resume, and I found this empty seat in a crowded waiting room. Everybody waiting. Old man sleeping on his bags, women with that teased up kind of hair, kids with the jitters in their legs, and those wide, wide open stares. The kids got cokes and chocolate bars. There's a thin man smoking a fat cigar. Jealous loving will make me crazy. Can't find my goodness, 'cause I lost my heart. I lost my heart. See, what are you gonna do now? Got no one to give your love to. Now I've got this birth, this rolled down blind, got this full up sea, and the clouds, cactus is rolling by, and a bottle of German wine to drink. I'm gonna settle right down into the clickety-clack, stars and clouds to read. I'm thinking of the pleasure I'm gonna have, watching your hairline recede, my vain darling, watching your hair in clouds and stars, rolling away in the sleeping car. Jealous love will make me crazy. Can't find my goodness, 'cause I lost my heart. Oh, sour grapes, lost my heart.
Here's an early Joni song, and there's a recording out that, believe it or not, was made in Ann Arbor when she played at, now I can't remember the name of the place. Thank you, Canterbury House. Back in the late 60s, if I remember right. 68 sound about right? About right. And this is a song on there. It's not one of her really well-known ones. It's a lovely song. And one of the things about it is it's a whole, like, I think of it as a whole novel in about, what is it? That many words. Wonderful. And she plays it on guitar with a funky tuning and a lot of stuff, and I just said, no, I just want to sing it, and I asked Billy if he could come up with a piano arrangement, and he could. Marcy in a coat of flowers stops inside a candy store. Reds are sweet and greens are sour. Still no letter at her door. So she'll wash her flower curtains, hang them in the wind to dry, dust her tables with his shirt, and wave another day goodbye. Marcy's faucet needs a plumber. Marcy's sorrow needs a man. Red is autumn, green is summer. Greens are turning and the sand. All along the ocean beaches stares up empty at the sky. Marcy buys a bag of peaches, stops a postman passing by, and summer goes, falls to the sidewalk like string and brown paper. Winter blows up from the river, there's no one to take her to the sea. Marcy dresses warm, it's snowing, takes a yellow cab uptown. Red is stop and green's for going, sees the show and rides back down. Down along the Hudson River, past the shipyards in the cold, still no letters been delivered, still the winter days unfold. Like magazines fading in dusty gray attics, and cellars make her dream back to summer, and hear how he tells her, wait for me.
leaves and doesn't tell us where or why she moved away. Red is angry, green is jealous. That was all she had to say. Someone thought they saw her Sunday, window shopping in the rain. Someone heard she bought a one-way ticket and went west again.
Okay. I'm with the program. A couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to take a class on Zoom from Pasim Coffee House. They're still doing online classes for various types of music and different instruments, and a wonderful guitar and vocal instructor named Janet Feld Green was doing a course on the songs of Joni Mitchell. So obviously I was like, oh my gosh, where do I sign? And what was really cool about it was there were a few songs that I had just sort of assumed would need to be in tuning, or I would need to have more skills than I do in order to make them work. And this was one of the first ones that we learned, and it was just really eye-opening to be like, oh, there is a method to the tunings, and some of them work without being in a tuning, and I can do it. And so I taught myself this one, and then I said, hey, Dad, you want to learn this one? And then it was now. Hold on. Am I on?
Joni plays this on dulcimer, on mountain dulcimer. Again, that's got 4 strings on it. We've got 12 here.
But I think it's possible that the woman who did the course is the one who came up with this method for playing it on guitar, and it's really clever the way she's sort of kept the ringing dulcimer string going, and it really works. It's very cool. So, okay. Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Oh, I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said love is touching souls. knows. Surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, but you're in my blood, you're my holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Coyote.
Okay, okay, okay.
Oh.
Okay. And the set list changes. Okay. No, it's good. I just was like, let's make sure. Okay. This is probably.
It's a good opportunity for us to thank Don.
Oh, yes.
Don is.
Don is very good at normal sound situations, and we
this is
threw.
anything but.
Yeah, we threw some stuff at you, so thank you.
So he has noticed that I've taken on the other guitar.
And this is probably my favorite song to sing on the planet.
Sorry? Is that on? I think it is. Yes, we're good. This is in a very strange tuning. So strange that I'm using another guitar because I did not want to subject you to the 7 or 8 or 10 or 15 minutes it takes me to put it into that tuning. The last time we did this show, I actually had 3 guitars on stage because there are other tunings, and again, I didn't want to subject you to all of that. We kept it a little bit simpler. I'm only working with 2 guitars today.
No regrets, Coyote. We just come from such different sets of circumstance. I'm up all night in the studios, and you're up early on your branch. You'll be brushing out a broodmare's tail while the sun is ascending, and I'll just be getting home with my reel-to-reel. There's no comprehending just how close to the bone and the skin and the eyes and the lips you can get and still feel so alone and still feel related like stations in some relay. You're not a hit-and-run driver, no, no, racing away. You just picked up a hitcher, a prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. We saw a farm house burning down in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night, and we rolled right past that tragedy till we turned into some roadhouse lights where a local band was playing. Locals were up kicking and shaking on the floor. And the next thing I know, that coyote's at my door. He pins me in a corner and he won't take no. He drags me out on the dance floor and we're dancing close and slow. Now he's got a woman at home. He's got another woman down the hall. He seems to want me anyway. Why do you have to get so drunk and lead me on that way? You just picked up a hitcher, a prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. I looked a coyote right in the face on the road to Baldeni near my old hometown. He went running through the whisper weed, chasing some prize down, and a hawk was playing with him. Coyote was jumping straight up and making passes. He had those same eyes just like yours under your dark glasses, privately probing the public rooms and peeking through keyholes and numbered doors where the players lick their wounds and take their temporary lovers and their pills and powders to get them through this passion play. No regrets, coyote. I just get off of the waves. You just picked up a hitcher, a prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. Coyote's in the coffee shop. He's staring a hole in his scrambled eggs. He picks up my scent on his fingers while he's watching the waitress's legs. He's too far from the Bay of Fundy, from Appaloosas and Eagles and Tides, and the air-conditioned cubicles and the carbon ribbon rides are spelling it out so clear. Either he's gonna have to stand and fight or take off out of here. I tried to run away myself, to run away and wrestle with my ego. With this flame you put here in this Eskimo, in this hitcher, in this prisoner of the fine white lines, of the white lines on the freeway. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Who made
She
this?
likes it. She really, really likes it.
Also, now for something completely different. Who made this set list?
I just say though, I think you deserve better. That doesn't sound like a good guy at all. I don't know. All right, we're gonna do. This is one of the first Joni tunes I think we worked up during COVID, actually, when we were doing virtual collaborations, sending videos back and forth, and adding our parts from afar. So this was. This went a little bit viral on Facebook, so maybe you heard it. Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. Now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusion I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show, and you leave them laughing when you go. Don't let them know. Don't give yourself away.
I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusion I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way.
But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads and they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day.
I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusion I recall. I really don't know life.
I really don't know love.
I really don't know clouds at all.
We've got one more in this set, and we'll take a short break and be right with you again.
I can get it right here.
Do you
tell me which one I do.
2?
Number 2, okay.
That's what I want to say.
I've got number 3.
Okay.
And I've got number 4, so we figured it out.
Fortunately, this song has 4 verses, so we decided to divide them equally.
I'm going to not.
We know you know this one, and it would sound very nice with a full choir.
Yesterday, a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. You know this part. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game.
Then the child moved 10 times round the season, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like, when you're older, must appease him, and promises that someday make his dreams.
And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game.
16 springs and 16 summer gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circles down.
And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty, before the last revolving year is through. pieces, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in a circle again.
You guys are good.
We don't want to end it.
What do
We
you
just
need us
want to
for?
sing it.
They go round and round and round in a circle again.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to take maybe a 10-minute break, and we'll see you back here for some more Joni soon.
While we're getting all tuned up here, I'll tell you a little story about tuning and Joni. So when Joni, before Joni became at all well known, she was still living in Canada, and she was playing in little coffee houses in Toronto. And a friend of hers who already had a recording contract with a major record label decided she was going to do Joni a favor and invite a record executive to come hear her at one of her shows. And sure enough, the gentleman came, and Joni sat on stage and tuned between every single tune. Every single song she sang, she went into a different tuning. And she wasn't quite as good at it as she eventually became, so it took a little time. And after a little while of this, the guy got up and left and said, I can't stand that much tuning.
His loss.
Exactly. Think about what he lost. But you know what they say about some instruments? I'm not going to name any instruments right now, but they say about some certain instrumentalists that they spend half the night tuning and the other half playing out of tune.
That's fine.
We are trying not to do that.
Trying not to do that.
This is one we just put together a couple of weeks ago, and we're really having a lot of fun playing it. In fact, Jen added harmony just this afternoon. And we went, yes!
We went, ooh! We're not having any fun over here. Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
Yes?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
He was sitting in the lounge of the Empire Hotel. He was drinking 40 version, he was thinking for himself. A little money riding on the maple leaves. Along comes a lady in lacy sleeves. She said, let me sit down, you know, drinking alone's a shame. It's a shame, it's a crying shame. Look at those jokers glued to that damn hockey game. Hey, honey, you got lots of cash. Bring us round a bottle, we'll have some laughs. Gin's what I'm drinking, I was raised on robbery. I'm a pretty good cook, I'm sitting on my groceries. Come up to my kitchen, I'll show you my best recipes. I try, but I can't save a cent. I'm up after midnight cooking, trying to make my rent. I'm rough, but I'm pleasing, I was raised on a robbery. Pushing through a 4-lane highway. Government gave us $3,000. You should have seen it fly away. First he bought a 57 Biscayne. He put it in a ditch.
He drank up all the rest, that son of a bitch. Rosebud whiskey, I was raised on robbery. You know you ain't bad looking, I like the way you hold your drink. Come home with me, honey, I ain't asking for no full-length mink. Hey, where you going? Don't go yet. Your glass ain't empty and we just met. You're mean when you're loaded, I was raised on robbery.
You know the old line, it should be illegal to have this much fun.
For some reason, I get to follow all that energy with this really subdued number.
We designed it that way, Billy. What's that?
I don't think we did that on purpose.
Oh. Appreciate it. Maybe I should pay attention when you're making the set list and give some feedback.
We did send it to you.
We tried.
We did say, please
trusted
let us
you."
know. Sorry, airing dirty laundry. Let's go.
This is a lesser known Joni Mitchell song, so if you've heard it, let me know. I'd be curious to know who is familiar with this from one of her recent albums, which means probably 30 years old at this point. But she had some really good albums in the late 90s, early 2000s, Night Ride Home, and then a string of albums that had just wonderful songs on them. So I'm going to do one of those songs. This is called Crazy Cries of Love. It was a dark and a stormy night. Everyone was at the wingding. They weren't the wingding type, so they went up on the roof where the weather was howling. And oh, my, when the train came rolling by, no paper thin walls, no folks above, no one else could hear crazy cries of love. They were laughing, they were dancing in the rain. They knew their love was a strong one when they heard the far-off whistle of a train. They were hoping it was gonna be a long one, 'cause my, when the train came rolling by, no paper thin walls, no folks above, no one else could hear crazy cries of love. Backseat of an all-night cafe, two dripping raincoats are hanging. Outside in the weather, the shade on the streetlight is clanging. And they smile ear to ear, eye to eye. Ice cream melting on a piece of pie, and oh, my, no one else could hear the cries of love. Every kiss was sweet and strong. Every touch was totally tender. When that train came a-rumbling along, they sang a lover's song of wild abandon. And oh my, my, when the train came rolling by, no paper thin walls, no folks above, no one else could hear crazy cries of love. No paper thin walls, no folks above, no one else could hear crazy cries of love.
All right, if Court and Spark isn't my favorite album, it's this one. And I'll change my mind again in 2 minutes. This shirt was not made for guitar playing. Okay. I slept last night in a good hotel. I went shopping today for jewels. The wind rushed around in the dirty town, and the children let out from the schools. I was standing on a noisy corner, waiting for the walking green. Across the street he stood and he played real good on his clarinet for free. I played for fortunes and those velvet curtain calls. I got a black limousine and 2 gentlemen escorting me to the halls. And I'll play if you have the money, or if you're a friend to me. But the one-man band by the quick lunch stand, he was playing real good for free. And nobody stopped to hear him, though he played so sweet and high. They knew he had never been on their TV, so they passed his music by. I meant to go over and ask for a song, maybe put on a harmony. I heard his refrain as the signal changed. He was playing real good for free.
been out sailing in a decade full of dreams, and he takes her to a schooner, and he treats her like a queen, and he beats from California with their amber stones and green. He has called her from the harbor, he has kissed her with his freedom, he has put her off to starboard in the breaking and the breathing of the water weeds, while she was busy being free. There's a man who's climbed a mountain, and he's calling out her name, and he hopes her heart can hear 3,000 miles. He calls again, she can think her there beside him, he can miss her just the same. He can miss her in the forest while he showed her all the flowers, and the branches sang the chorus as he climbed the scaly towers of a forest tree, while she was somewhere being free. There's a man who sent a letter, and he's waiting for reply. He has asked her of her travels since the day he said goodbye. He has seen her at the office. We can make it if we try. How ironic. He has seen her at the office with her name on all his papers, through the sharing of the profits. He will find it hard to shake her from his memory, while she's so busy being free. There's a lady in the city, and she thinks she loves them all. There's the one who's thinking of her, and the one who sometimes calls. There's the one who writes her letters with his facts and figures scored. She has brought them to her senses. They have laughed inside her laughter. Now she rallies her defenses, for she fears that one will ask her for eternity, while she's so busy being free. There's a man who sends her medals, he is bleeding from the war. There's a jouster and a jester, and a man who owns a store. There's a drummer and a dreamer, and you know there may be more. She will love them when she sees them. They will lose her if they follow, and she only means to please them. And her heart is full and hollow like a cactus tree, while she's so busy being free.
this is one of the ones that has been done in several different ways, and we just decided to go in our own direction with it, and it's really fun. Except don't do the polka thing that you were doing earlier. When we were rehearsing it earlier, it got really.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
I don't think we should. It was really. It was a lot. Okay. Help me, I think I'm falling in love again. When I get that crazy feeling, I know I'm in trouble again. I'm in trouble, 'cause you're a rambler and a gambler and a sweet-talking ladies' man. And you're loving. Not like you love your freedom. Help me, I think I'm falling in love too fast. Got me hoping for the future and worrying about the past. 'Cause I've seen some hot, hot places come down to smoke and ash. And you're loving. Not like you love your Oh, didn't it feel good? We were sitting there talking, or lying there not talking. Didn't it feel good? Dance with the lady with the hole in her stocking. Didn't it feel good? Didn't it feel good?
Didn't it feel good? Didn't it feel good? Didn't it feel good? Didn't it feel good?
Help me, I think I'm falling in love with you. Are you gonna let me go there by myself? That's such a lonely thing to do. Both of us flirting around, flirting and hurting too. And we are loving. Not like we love our freedom. I forgot to look up exactly when this was written, but it's still relevant.
Actually, more
More
relevant than it was.
so, because
So this was written during the Vietnam War, and here's a bit of information. Joni is a dual citizen of Canada and the United States. Does that tell you anything about? No. Okay. Here we go. Can you give us a D, sir?
And so once again, my dear Johnny, my dear friend, and so once again you are fighting us all. And when I ask you why, you raise your sticks and cry, and I follow, my friend. How did you come to trade the fiddle for the drum? You say I have turned like the enemies you've earned, but I can remember all the good things you are. And so I ask you, please, can I help you find the peace and the star, oh my friend? What time is this to trade the handshake for the fist? And so once again, oh America, my friend, and so once again you are fighting us all. And when we ask you why, you raise your sticks and cry, and we follow, my friend. How did you come to trade the fiddle for the drum? You say we have turned like the enemies you've earned, but we can remember all the good things you are. And so we ask you, please, can we help you find the peace and the star, oh my friend? We have all come to hear the beating of your drum.
On a little more hopeful note,
Came upon a child of God walking down the road. Asked him where you going, and this he told me. Said, I'm going down to Yasgur's farm, join a rock and roll band, camp out on the land and try to get my soul free. We're stardust, we're golden, and we've gotta get ourselves back to the garden. Well, can I walk beside you? I've come to lose the smog. I feel like I've been caught in something turning round and round and round. Or maybe it's the time of year, or maybe it's the time of man. I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. We're stardust, we're golden, ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. Everywhere there was hope and song and celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers turn a shotgun in the sky, and they were turning into butterflies above our nation. We're stardust, we're golden, and we've gotta get ourselves back to the garden.
You've probably noticed me trying not to cough in everyone's set. So I've been sick for a couple weeks. I've been better for a while, but my voice is not quite there.
We're glad you're here.
So I have high note moral support for this next song.
We're good on
And
high notes.
you're welcome to sing
Always
on too,
happy to
because you're
provide
going to know
high
this
note
one.
support. One of the kinds of moral support I can support.
It's coming on Christmas, we're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on, but it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, he put me at ease. He loved me so naughty, made me weak in my knees. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad, and I've lost the best baby that I ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away. Oh, I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away.
If you know anything about Billy or me, you know that we like to take songs and mess with them. So it might take you a second to know what we're about to play, but you'll get there, and please sing along.
Any guesses yet?
Mom, you're not allowed to answer.
They paved paradise just to put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, boutique, and a swinging hot spot.
Come on.
But don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise to put up a parking lot.
They took all the trees and they put them in a tree museum. And they charged all the people $1.50 just to see them.
But don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise just to put up a parking lot. Shoo, ba, 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 ba. Shoo, ba, ba, ba.
Hey, farmer, farmer, put away that DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, or leave me the birds and the bees.
Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise just to put up a parking lot. Shoo, ba, 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 ba. Shoo, ba, ba, ba.
Well, late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man.
But don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise just to put up a parking lot. Shoo, ba, 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 ba. Shoo, ba, ba, ba. Say, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise just to put up a parking lot. Shoo, ba, 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 ba.
I say they pay
Paved paradise just to put up a parking lot. Shoo, ba, 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 ba. They paved paradise.
just to put up a parking lot.
Thank you all so much for being here. We've got one more, and big thank you again to Don back there on the sound, and Delith and Al and everyone here that has cultivated such a lovely community where we can all gather and sing Joni Mitchell tunes. One more time, that's Billy King. That's Sandra Slomovits. That's Jen Sygit. And my name is Emily Slomovits. I just realized, are you going to say something? Because I just realized
Can I do a shameless plug?
that I was about to do that, so you should
I
do
don't
it.
like doing this, but
No, you should.
I'm
He should.
legally binding
he
an
should.
obligation here.
We want you to.
I've got a special show coming up next Sunday at the Ark.
Woo!
It's not a Joni Mitchell show,
It's a
but
birthday
Emily's going to be
show.
there, so that's like next
That's-
best thing, right?
Wow. Billy's birthday was yesterday, so this is a late.
I think we should do it.
Anyway, it's going to be a really fun show. Lots of friends joining. Oh, they're singing.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
are
happening.
gonna-
What's happening?
Happy birthday to you.
don't know.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Billy. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
We were in G, by the way. We were in G, by the way.
Oh,
Very good
great.
key.
The people's key.
But this next one we're going to do in the key of E flat.
Except we're not. Are you in the tune?
I am in the key of E flat.
need to do
No, I don't.
Okay.
man.
I'm micromanaging. I should stop.
I spent the break very fruitfully tuning this thing.
You're doing great.
So, Don, give us a little bit of this one, please.
There we go.
Good?
When you're driving into town with a dark cloud above you, dialing the number that's bound to love you. Honey, you turn me on.
I'm a radio, I'm a country station, I'm a little bit corny, I'm a wildwood flower, waving for you, broadcasting tower, waving for you.
And I'm sending you out this signal here. I hope you can pick it up loud and clear.
I know you don't like weak women, you get bored so quick. And you don't like strong women cause they're hip to your tricks. It's been dirty for dirty down the line, but you know I come when you whistle, when you're loving and kind.
If you've got too many doubts, if there's no good reception for me, then turn me out. 'Cause
Honey, who needs a static? It hurts the head. And you wind up cracking and the day goes dismal. From breakfast party to the sign-off prayer, what a sorry face you get to wear. I'm gonna tell you again now if you're still listening there.
if you're driving into town with a dark cloud above you, dial in the number that's bound to love you.
If you're lying on the beach with a transistor going, kick off the sandflies, honey, the love's still flowing.
If your head says forget it, but your heart's still hoping, call me at the station. The lines are open. If you're driving into town with a dark cloud above you, dial in the number that's bound to love you.
If you're lying on the beach with the transistor going, kick
off the scent lights. Honey, the love's still floating.
If your head says forget it, but your heart's still hoping, call me at the station. The
lights are open.
So we did this concert a year and a half ago, and unfortunately we didn't learn from the mistake we made then, which was we didn't plan an encore then and we don't have one now. Would you like to hear one of the songs we already played again?
Wait, what? That seems like no.
No?
I want to do Twisted. Billy keeps trying to get me to do it, and I feel like it needs to start happening. But
I think we should
that's
do
not.
Carrie again.
That seems very weird. Sure. But okay.
You want to do Carrie again or not?
I don't care. It seems a little funny.
We'll put it to a vote. It's a democracy still, right? It's still a democracy, right?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, Marilyn goes like.
You want
this,
to you want to hear Carrie? Yeah? Is there another one you'd rather hear that we did? Coyote again? Oh no, we can't do Coyote again. It'll take me a half hour to put it in tuning.
You're right.
Raised on Robbery.
Both sides.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Both sides now?
Well, we're not all involved. We gotta all be involved, right? It's gotta be a group number.
I'm saying raised on.
That's the only rule here in this vote. It has to be a group number.
Neil Young.
Whoops.
What tuning is on?
Hold on.
Yeah, no.
What about Bird That Whistles? What key is that in?
What about Bird That Whistles?
You said that's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
good
It's not I'd have to do it in E flat.
I can play it though.
You can do it in E flat?
tune.
You want to do it in E flat? I got it in E flat.
Okay.
Yeah?
Luckily, there is one song that we cut from the for time.
Let me see if I can.
It's also not one that.
You can't just put a cape on or something?
Right.
No, they'd have to move the dots.
I have to move the dots. Where's your
I don't know how.
Where's your thingy? Where's your thingy?
It just does octaves. I haven't been able to figure out how to do half steps.
Hold on.
So we're E flat, right? This is going to be a fun adventure.
I took a man by the water, took a man on the mountainside, pretty house by the water, lovely lover by the waterside. Next time I saw that man, he hung down his head and he cried.
Corina, Corina, tell me why did you have to go? Corina, Corina, tell me why did you have to go? Come and make me love you, girl, now you pack your things and go.
Corina, Corina, girl, where you been so long? Corina, Corina, girl, where you been so long? I've been thinking thinking about you, baby. Baby, please come home.
Got a bird that whistles, got a bird that sings. Give me a bird that whistles, give me the bird that's singing. If I don't have you, darling, birds don't mean nothing. Thank you, everyone. Get home safely.
Don't forget to turn your clocks forward.
Oh, you're right. Yes. Very
Sorry to
important.
bring the bad news. Hey, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank
Good night.
you.